What is good, everybody, and welcome back to the Raw Smack Talk, y'all. We're on the Raw Smack Talk episode 32. Hey, let's get it, y'all. We're moving on up in the world. Episode 32, y'all. Appreciate y'all, man, for coming back with your boy every week, man. Appreciate y'all. Woo! Appreciate it. We appreciate the love. I appreciate my new subscribers and everything, man. I appreciate the new comments. Man, I just appreciate everything. I'm really humble for this, y'all. Thank y'all. Big ups. Well, shout out to Ringside Renaissance. The Ringside Renaissance with Combat Jones and Jesse. I appreciate y'all too. Appreciate the love from them guys, man. I will be tuning in to the Ringside Renaissance. Y'all goddamn name is a tongue twister too. But anyway, I will be tuning in to the Ringside Renaissance. Hopefully I will be joining them soon. Hopefully. Joining the Ringside Renaissance. But anyway, joining the Ringside Renaissance, y'all. But anyway, like I said, man, we are on the road to WrestleMania. Hey, we're on the road to WrestleMania 41, y'all, man. The matches are gonna be stacked this year, but I can't wait for WrestleMania 41. That shit is gonna be lit like a mother. So anyway, but now I want to keep saying anyway. But anyway,
come on now, dog.
I keep on saying anyway. Moving on, y'all. We're moving on, man. It is the beginning of the week, man. It's the beginning of the week, man. I know it's crazy. It's the beginning of the week. Don't go hurt nobody, y'all. Don't hurt nobody. It's the beginning of the week. I know. But look, y'all. We can get through this together. Just keep watching this. We'll get through this together. We'll get through this, y'all. So, like I said, I'm on the road to 5K, y'all. Like I said on the last episode, I'm on the road to 5K, man. Instead of the road to WrestleMania, I'm on the road to 5K, man. Make sure y'all keep tuning in to your boy every week, man. I had my ups and downs. Well, I really had my downs because I ain't really think I was gonna make this shit. We at episode 32. Whoa, damn. But anyway, we moving on, y'all. It's Raw, man. Raw season. WrestleMania season. And that is. By the way, I'm saying anyway, I gotta stop saying that shit. God damn. Gotta come up with a new word, y'all. Help me out. Anyway. But, so, moving on. The Raw was crazy. Raw started off with the one and only Jey Uso, y'all. Raw started off with Jey Uso, the Yeet Master himself, man. He had a match with the one and only Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller had a match. Before we get into that, they was at this MSG, Madison. They was in MSG, Madison Square Garden, New York, the motherfucking, what Cody Rhodes say, the cathedral, the cathedral of WWE, y'all. Anyway, Madison Square Garden, MSG, Jey versus Grayson Waller, man. That match was crazy. As we know that the one and only, the Yeet Master won that match. That match was crazy. Grayson Waller did his thing, y'all. He had his ups, you know. He has the momentum. He built up momentum on Jey Uso. Giving Jey Uso a couple of punches and shit. Also during that match, Austin Theory was getting in, trying to distract Jey Uso. Multiple times he tried to distract Jey Uso. So he pulled Jey Uso's leg. Grayson Waller did a powerful elbow drop to Jey Uso during that match. I said, damn, that shit was crazy. He did a nice ass elbow drop at that. So after he did an elbow drop later on in the match, Grayson Waller ended up doing his motherfucking finisher to Jey. I ain't gonna say I thought it was gonna finish. I ain't gonna downplay Grayson Waller, but let's get to the stats, y'all. Let's get to the real stats. WWE 2K25 stats for Grayson Waller. He is a 74. He is pissed off at his ratings. How y'all feel about Grayson Waller being a 74? Is that what he should be? And Jey Uso is a 90. I do have WWE 2K25. If you don't got it, you gotta wait till next Friday. I gotta play it next Friday. I played it. I have it right now. The Bloodline Edition. This shit is crazy. I'm gonna have to show the gameplay probably this Saturday on the next episode. Y'all have to show the gameplay of WWE 2K25. This shit was crazy. The game is epic. It's everything I wanted in this game right here, y'all. But anyway, so yeah, Jey Uso's a 90 and Grayson Waller is a 74. So moving on, Jey Uso ended up spearing the shit out of Grayson Waller. After he speared him, he pinned him. He won, of course. And after that match, y'all, guess who interfered? It was motherfucking Austin Theory. I won't say he interfered, but he came up and started to beat the shit out of Jey Uso after the match. But Jey Uso built up momentum, tossing Grayson Waller out the ring, and he speared Austin Theory. Everybody was amped up. He was speared. He was amped up, and then all of a sudden, the one and only Gunther came from behind Jey Uso and choked his ass out and put him to sleep again, man. He got put to sleep again, y'all. So do y'all believe that's the move? Is that the move that Gunther is gonna use to put Jey Uso the fuck down? And Jey Uso go down to Gunther's sleeper hole? Put in the comments, y'all, how y'all feel about that. Will Jey Uso go down to Gunther at WrestleMania 41? Will Jey Uso win this? Will he take it home? We'll find out as the weeks go on, y'all. We got what, 40 more days to WrestleMania? Probably less than that after this post. But yeah, 40 days and counting out to WrestleMania 41. Let's get it. So backstage, Otis in the Alpha Academy, Jey Uso was backstage as well. Otis in the Alpha Academy had Jey Uso's back. I won't say they had his back, but he was letting Jey Uso know that they got his back. Next time go around, Gunther wants to start choking motherfuckers out. And Otis said this shit is never going to happen again. He said, I got you, Jey. He said, I got you. So put in the comments how y'all feel about Otis and Jey Uso teaming up. What do y'all feel about that? How do you feel, man? Put in the comments, man. What is your opinion on Jey Uso and Otis? Will they become a thing? We don't know. As we keep watching 40 more days of WrestleMania. Let's get it. But anyway, moving on. I keep on saying anyway. Moving on. I gotta stop anyway. But anyway.
Come on, man.
We're moving on to Logan Paul, y'all. Moving on to Logan Paul. Logan Paul comes out and he gets booed like a motherfucker as usual. Well, he gets booed every freaking week. He is starting to remind me of Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan got booed too. Logan Paul, they just do not fuck with you. I don't care for you myself, but the people in New York was not fucking with Logan Paul, y'all. They booed the shit out of his ass. He says that Cody Rhodes is dumb for not selling his soul to The Rock. Of course, he would say some stupid shit like that out of his mouth. So it was a guy named Andrew Schultz that was sitting in stands, and Logan Paul was like, "Yeah, let's ask Andrew. Andrew knows who he came to see," and they gave Andrew a mic, and Andrew was like, "I came to see Seth Rollins and motherfucking CM Punk." He was like, who else you came to see, He was like, y'all, you know who else I came to see? He said, I came to see AJ Styles. So after he said he came to see AJ Styles, Logan Paul pulled Andrew into the across the barricade, got him in the ring, and he was about to give him the suplex. But the one and only AJ Styles came out. And they both started fighting and shit. Beat each other ass, and then AJ Styles did his finishing move, not Styles Splash, but that little forearm shit. He did the forearm, the Styles forearm to Logan Paul. Logan Paul left the ring like a little hole. And AJ Styles was like, bring your ass back in the ring. He said, oh, you gonna walk out of here like a little bitch.
Boy, if you don't
So Logan Paul ended up walking off. Logan Paul ended up walking out like a little hole that night. He got booed like a bitch. So I wonder how he be feeling. I really don't care, but how you be feeling at the end of the night? How do you be feeling at the end of the night, Logan Paul? God damn, your nights just be horrible. But anyway, it go anyway again. We're moving on, y'all, to another match with Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus The New Day. And guess who won that match? It was the one and only The New Day. The New Day won the match, y'all. The New Day won the match. Rey Mysterio was doing their thing though. it was doing their thing. Kofi, at one point, they had, you know, this was a tornado tag match. They had the tables out there, and Xavier Woods got thrown through the table, but he missed. He fucking missed the table, but the table still split in half. I was like, what kind of horse shit is going on right here?
What did he say?
I said, that table was, we all know what the table was split for. You know, they really didn't break the fucking table. But anyway, we're moving on. So we're moving past that. That table debacle. During the match, Xavier, like I said, he went through the table. Later on in the match, Rey Mysterio ended up doing the 619 to Kofi Kingston. Dragon Lee jumps out the ring onto Kofi, and then when they got out of the ring, guess who came out? It was Chad Gable in a fucking Lucha Libre mask. You remember Chad Gable, y'all? I remember Chad Gable went on a journey to find out how to defeat a Lucha Libre. And finally he came. Last week they showed him opening a box, but so now this week he's wearing a mask, a Lucha Libre mask. He came out, he attacked Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee. So Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods did a finisher move to Rey Mysterio, and the ref counted at 3, and that was the match. I was like, damn. I said, goddamn, Chad Gable came out and but it ruined the match. Chad Gable came out and ruined the fucking match, y'all. And he ran, the security tried to grab him, he started running around and shit. So we're moving on, y'all. How y'all feeling out there? We're moving on, y'all. We're almost through it. We're almost through the week. Just hold on tight.
Boy, if you don't get
hold on tight, y'all. We almost through it. Hang in there with me, all right? So we're moving on backstage with the Judgment Day, and Liv Morgan had some news, and Dirty Dom had news. Liv Morgan's news was that Raquel is going to be facing Bayley for the number 1 contender spot to face Lyra Valkyria for her Women's IC Championship. And then Finn was asking Dom, he was like, what you got? And he was like, you got a match for yourself, don't you? And Dom was like, no, I got a match for you. He was talking to Finn Balor. And he's like, I got you a match against Braun Breaker, y'all, for the IC Championship. So how y'all feel about that? Finn Balor versus Braun Breaker next week. That match is gonna be epic. So like I was saying on the last episode, I heard that they're gonna push Finn Balor this year. They're gonna be pushing Finn Balor. So I believe Finn Balor is gonna be the next Intercontinental Champion. But we gonna see next week, y'all. Put in the comments who y'all believe is gonna win, Finn Balor or Braun Breaker. Will Braun Breaker keep his championship? So, moving on, y'all. We were moving on. Cody Rhodes was on Monday Night Raw. Cody Rhodes was there. And of course, he was talking about John Cena, Travis Scott, and The Rock. Everybody booed the shit out of them. They was booing the shit out of his ass. And Cody Rhodes had quoted something. He was real pissed off that John Cena said that he did what needed to be done. Cody Rhodes was like, what needed to be done was best for business. And Cody Rhodes continued. He told John Cena, he was like, that I'm the captain now. He said he's the captain now. To John Cena, I'm the captain now. So who do you think he is? Captain fucking Phillip? Around this bitch. This is not Captain Phillips. You're not the captain. Anyway, we're moving on. We're moving on, y'all. We're moving on. Raquel versus Bayley for the Women's IC Championship. Contendership. And the winner of the match was Raquel. Raquel won a match due to the help of Liv Morgan and Dirty Dom. It was a goddamn, they called it the Judgment Day Shuffle. They had Liv on one side and they had Dirty Dom on the other side distracted. They had Liv distracting the ref, and they had Dirty Dom distracting Bayley. So Bayley went to Dirty Dom and knocked him out. Before I get to the end of the match, Raquel slammed Bayley onto the announce table because Bayley tried to dive out the ring onto Raquel. Raquel caught her and slammed her onto the announce table. The ref counted to 8, y'all. She almost had a count out. But moving towards the end, Raquel did her finisher move on, because Bayley was about to try to do her finisher move. But anyway, Raquel did her finisher move onto Bayley, and the ref counted to 3, and that was it. So now we're gonna have Raquel versus Lyra Vicaria. So put in the comments who y'all believe is gonna win that match right there. That is gonna be crazy. That's gonna be a crazy match. So I believe they're gonna have Raquel take that title too. Raquel's gonna be a double champion. But we're gonna see. Hopefully Lyra keeps it, but anything can happen in the WWE. Anything. So backstage, Chad Gable had an interview with Kathy, and Kathy was like, "Stop lying. Go ahead and tell everybody that you was the guy wearing a Lucha Libre mask." And Chad Gable was like, "No, it wasn't. It wasn't me. It was some guy, some fan. Matter of fact, he said some fan, had a mask on." And she was like, "Come on now, we all know it was you." And they showed the camera moved back further backstage, and they showed a guy in a Lucha Libre mask, the same size and everything as Chad Gable. Kathy was shocked as a motherfucker. She was like, "What the fuck?" She was like, "What the fuck?" So she is confused. So do y'all believe that was Chad Gable? Because I believe that was Chad Gable. That was Chad Gable. So put in the comments if you believe that was Chad Gable that attacked Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio. He had a Lucha Libre mask on. But we're moving on, y'all. We had Io Sky come out. Io Sky, she came out and thanked everybody. She was amped up. Well, Io Sky was out there with Michael Cole. He interviewed her and shit. And she was thanking everybody. And then Michael Cole invited Bianca Belair out, and she was saying that she's excited to face Io and shit. And Michael Cole asked her, was like, "Gotta ask you, do you believe if you were out here, Rhea Ripley would still be the champion?" And then she was like, "Look, I got enough drama as it is right now dealing with Naomi and Jey. So that match, I don't even think that's finished. That's just the beginning." But anyway, Rhea Ripley comes out and she was pissed. She was pissed. She was like, "What was the reason? What was the reason?" It's like, by the way, she said, "What was the reason that you were out here cheering for Io Sky? What was the reason? Why were you out here interfering in my match? See, you should have been worrying about Jade and Naomi." She said, Bianca was like, "Really? You had to go there? You really had to go there?" So Bianca and Rhea Ripley was going in on each other. So when they was going in on each other, Rhea Ripley she mushed the shit out of Io Sky, and then Io Sky got back up, and then Bianca mushed Io Sky. I was like, what the fuck? So Io Sky ended up slapping the holy hell out of Bianca and Rhea Ripley. So what do y'all think about that? Do y'all believe that it's gonna be a triple threat match at WrestleMania? Rhea Ripley versus Bianca versus Io Sky. Could that happen? Put in the comments right here on the Raw is Smack Talk with your boy, King Tyson, y'all. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, alright? Alright, before we are halfway through it, y'all. We're actually over halfway through it. So next week, y'all, make sure y'all tune in next week Raw. Next week, John Cena will be in the house, y'all. So make sure y'all watch Raw. John Cena and Cody Rhodes meet up face to face. So I'm pretty sure The Rock and Travis Scott might be in the house. So make sure we gotta tune in. Got to tune in for that shit right there. But anyway, moving on. We got Penta versus Ludwig in a no holds barred match. Put in the comments who y'all believe is gonna win that match. Alright. And we're moving along. We got Jey Uso versus Austin Theory. Jey Uso already beat Grayson Waller. Now Jey Uso, you gotta keep that momentum going. 40 more days to WrestleMania. So Jey Uso gotta face Austin Theory. I want to call this light work for him. This light work for Jey Uso. Alright, and then also next week we got Ivy Nile versus Dakota Kai in the singles match. And also for the main event, like I said earlier, we're gonna have Finn Balor versus Braun Breaker for the men's IC championship. So put in the comments, y'all, who y'all believe is gonna win out of those matches. What's gonna happen next Monday? We on the road to WrestleMania, y'all. The road to WrestleMania. But anyway, CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins in a cage match. Whoa. That's all I gotta say is, whoa. What the fuck happened? Man, they both, first the match, before I get into the match. Seth Rollins won the match. First of all, Seth Rollins won the match, but let's get into the highlights. A little bit of the highlights on how he won this match. So they both started off throwing hands. Just brawling like this is a fight. They really hate each other. They were just throwing hands back and forth at each other. Seth was throwing CM Punk into the cage and shit multiple times. He tossed his ass into the cage multiple fucking times, y'all. I was like, God damn. Before we move any further, I forgot to add this. On WWE 2K25, we got CM Punk as a 92 rating and Seth freaking Rollins is a 93, y'all. He's a 93. But anyway, back to the match. Seth Rollins opened the cage door. He was like, fucking leave, man. If you want to end this match, go ahead and leave like a little pussy. Like a little pussy you are.
Boy, if you don't
So they continued to fight. CM Punk gave Seth Rollins a GTS. Matter of fact, CM Punk got 3 GTSs throughout that whole freaking match. That shit was crazy. So later on in the match, CM Punk and Seth Rollins was fighting at the top of the cage. Seth Rollins ended up giving CM Punk a super suplex off the top of the fucking cage, y'all. That shit was crazy. I said, oh, that shit was crazy. So after he gave him, like I said, he gave him another GTS. That was a second GTS, and then Seth Rollins put CM Punk in the STF. That's the same move, y'all. The same move that he went down to John Cena with. So we had him in the STF, and then CM Punk reversed and put him in his finishing move, submission lock. And then later on, CM Punk gave Seth Rollins another GTS. Like I said, he gave him 3 GTSs. And then CM Punk also stomped Seth Rollins. He used Seth Rollins' move. That shit was crazy, y'all. I was like, what the fuck? That shit was crazy. So Seth Rollins built up momentum. He stomped him a good couple of times as well. Seth Rollins got real mad. So at this point, Seth Rollins gave CM Punk the super stomp from the second rope. He stomped the shit out of CM Punk, and he was after he stomped. After Seth Rollins stomped CM Punk, he was just looking at CM Punk. But all of a sudden, the one and only Roman Reigns came back, y'all. The OTC came back. He is back, y'all. He came back and yanked Seth Rollins' ass out the motherfucking cage. Seth Rollins won because of that. So after he yanked his ass out the cage, he gave him the Superman punch. He Superman punched Seth Rollins and he speared his ass. I said, oh. And then close to the ramp, Roman Reigns even stomped Seth Rollins. I was like, what the fuck? This Raw was crazy. Raw was epic, y'all. If you didn't watch it, you need to go back and watch Raw. Raw was epic. But anyway, so in the ring, Paul Heyman was with CM Punk. And Roman Reigns was like, what the fuck is going on with this picture right here? So Roman Reigns got in the motherfucking ring and he started tossing CM Punk around the cage, around the cage, into the cage at that. And then he speared the shit out of CM Punk. And Paul Heyman was looking like puzzled, like, oh shit. So y'all remember CM Punk and Paul Heyman. Well, CM Punk has a favor. So what is that favor? That favor guy has to be with Paul Heyman. So Roman Reigns didn't like that shit. So will it be a triple threat match at Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 41? Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins versus CM Punk, man. That shit gonna be crazy. WrestleMania 41 is gonna be lit. Y'all make sure y'all tune in for WrestleMania 41. It's gonna be crazy. Also, man, appreciate y'all, man. Woo! Let's clap it up, man. That was the Raw and Smack Talk on Raw. The Raw highlights. The Raw SmackDown episode 32, y'all. Episode 32 is down and out. Alright, man. So I guess I will see y'all later on this week for SmackDown. Don't hurt nobody, man. Just make it to the end of the week, y'all. Just make it to the end of the week. We almost there. Don't hurt nobody. Don't hurt no supervisors. Don't do nothing. Just pray on it. I actually gotta tell myself that. But anyway, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I really do appreciate it. Man, I appreciate the comments. Y'all keep the comments going. Like I say, every week on every episode. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you're right here with the one and only King Tyson. And I will see y'all